It is seriously so gray and gross outside, and I hate it, so lighting might be a little bit off, but the color should still stay pretty true. Anyway, to start this tutorial, I'm obviously going to prime my eyelids. I'm going to use the Urban Decay Eyeshadow Primer Potion in Eden. I really do not like the original eyeshadow primer potion. For some reason, it creases on me, but this doesn't for whatever strange, odd reason. So, I'm just going to apply a little bit of this, and I'm doing this today since it's kind of like more of a fleshy tone. Just because I'm using such dark shadows and I really want all this veining to be concealed, because if any of this, you know, veining kind of shows up, it's going to look very weird. So I'm just going to apply this all over. So after I've done that, I'm going to go into my Urban Decay the Dangerous palette. There is the name of it. I got this because it was $16 at Ulta during their Black Friday sale, and I thought that that was a great deal for, you know, 6 Urban Decay eyeshadows and then this little mini naked gloss junkie thingy, which is actually one of my favorite lip glosses, like, of all time. So today I'm just going to be doing something a little bit different, a little bit more smoky. Definitely does not match what I have going on today. It's a very lazy day for me, but we're just going to go for it. So I'm going to start by using the shade called Mushroom. I am so super excited to own this eyeshadow because I've wanted it forever, and I'm just going to take it on a Sigma E55, and I'm going to start by applying it right here in like the inner third of my eyelid. Kind of took it a little bit too far in, but that's okay. And then I'm just going to take it again and go on like this outer portion. I was trying to leave this middle part empty, but that didn't really happen. So like I said, I was trying to leave that middle portion empty, but it kind of didn't happen. But I'm just going to connect that inner part with that outer part there. Then I'm going to go into the shade called Loaded, which is that beautiful kind of dark green shade. And this is the color that I'm going to pop on the middle of my eyelids. So I'm just going to kind of go over some of that shadow that I already placed there. And just put this right in the center. And we will get this all blended and looking nice. I'm just going to go in now and do my other eye. Alright, so when that's done, I'm just going to go in here with the blending brush and just kind of go around these edges a little bit. I will probably take a blending color here and sort of work it into my crease, but for now I'm just going to try to blend some of this out. And I'm just going all the way from inner corner to my outer corner. Now, this Dangerous palette doesn't really have a great, like, blending shade in it. There's no matte shades, and there's really no, like, nice matte neutral browns. So I'm just going to go into the Naked palette and take Naked here. And I'm just going to use this a little bit over the entire look here. We will go in with another sort of outer V shade, but I'm just wanting this to kind of warm up the look and just to keep things looking a lot more blended. So now once that's done, I'm going to go into Ace, which is like a really dark, satiny gray shade. All the colors in this palette, by the way, are either shimmery or satin finish. Mushroom is a bit metallic, and then Gravity, the purple shade, is kind of glittery. So this is not a palette for matte lovers. It's also not a palette if you like kind of everyday neutral makeup. It's definitely more of a fun, smoky, colorful palette. So anyway, with this shade, I'm just going to start by placing it in my outer corner and then just take it a little bit into my crease. And then just kind of blend the whole thing. Once you have that kind of done, you may have to go in here and kind of touch up that grain a little bit. I just kind of took my finger and placed a little bit of the color in the center of my eyelids. For some reason, this eye here is wanting to blend a little bit better than this eye. It's such like a smoky and dark look. I feel so weird doing this on a day where I have like nothing to do. But I'm actually having a doctor's appointment today too, so I'm going to be looking a little bit crazy. The one nice thing about these shadows is that they did, or at least these colors that I used, they really did stick to the lid quite nicely, so they didn't fall down all over my face, which I enjoy. So once we have done that, I'm just going to go on and line my eyes real quick. I'm going to be using my Buxom gel liner in the shade Leatherette, which is just a black, and I'm taking this on my Target eyeliner brush just a little cheapy eyeshadow, or not eyeshadow, it's an eyeliner brush. I think it was like $1.99. It's from the Up and Up brand, and I love it. I've mentioned it in a lot of videos. So I'm just going to take this and apply it to my upper lash line. The lighting keeps on changing. It goes from like kind of bright and kind of nice to like really dim and weird, so I apologize for that. So once we have our eyeliner on and it's looking all nice, I'm now just going to go in and do my face makeup, like my concealer, my powder, and my foundation, and then I'll come back, finish up on the eyes, and show you guys what I'm going to do for like blush and lips and all that good stuff. So I'll see you guys here in just a second. Alright, so face is done. I'm feeling very Kim K-ish. I have a whole lot of makeup on. I did some pretty extreme contouring. You can see it more on the side. And I did quite a bit of highlighting underneath my eyes, on my forehead, on my chin, and that's just not stuff that I normally do, but we are going to go with it. And I don't know, I'm just feeling like the smoky, super dramatic makeup today. I'm just going to take my Jane retractable eyeliner in the shade Black and apply this to my tight line. Then I'm going to take this Rimmel Exaggerate Waterproof Eye Definer in the shade Precious Gold, and the lighting is getting super bright now, but I'm just going to use this on my waterline. And you can kind of see there, it doesn't show up too much, it's a little bit more noticeable in person. Just kind of creates a really pretty golden effect. Then I'm going to go into the shade called Deeper, which is a really pretty sort of blackened gold type of a shade. Taking this on a small brush, I'm just going to apply this to my lower lash line. And then finally for the eyes, I'm going to use my Makeup Forever Smoky Lash and just apply a lot of this. By the way, I did my eyebrows as well. I have a whole routine that I will have linked down below if you want to see how I do them. Now I'm just going to zoom you guys back out and show you what I'm going to do for the rest of my face. Alright, so I did some pretty intense contouring with a cream bronzer, but now I'm going to go into a powder bronzer using my normal Sonia, I almost said Sanya, Sonia Kashuk brush here. And I'm just going to use my Revlon PhotoReady bronzer. And by the way, for my cream bronzer, I use the Sonia Kashuk, what is it? It's, let me grab it. Sorry, the Rich Bronze Undetectable Cream Bronzer. I love this stuff. I'm just going to take this and contour it up some more. And then for blush, I'm really wanting it to be nice and neutral and natural, so I'm going to use Tarte's Exposed. I'm just going to apply a tiny little bit of this to my cheeks. And the lighting got really dark again. So for lips, I'm going to start by applying Revlon's Fashions Nights Pout. It came out a few years ago. It was limited edition, but you can do, you can use any nude lipstick you like is what I'm trying to say. And then I'm going to take that Urban Decay gloss, and I'm just going to pop this right over the top. So that Urban Decay gloss doesn't really give it a lot of color, just gives it a really nice nudie, pinky kind of look. And by the way, my cold sore is what that thing is, and it's still healing up. So if you're wondering what that little like patch of dryness is, that's what it's from. Alrighty then, so this is the completed look. I hope you guys, as I clap my hands. Alright then, so this is the completed look. I hope you guys like this. It's a little bit different, definitely something a little bit more out of my comfort zone. I love smoky eyes, but I usually never go to this dramatic of an extent. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.